Good evening. A study led by Oxford scientists is infecting healthy volunteers with a highly contagious bacteria to test a new vaccine for paratyphoid, a disease similar to typhoid fever. In the first trial of its kind in the UK, a small number of participants will receive either the vaccine or a placebo before being infected. Challenge trials like these avoid the need to immunise thousands of volunteers, and they've been successfully used to test vaccines for diseases like malaria and COVID. But as Catherine DaCosta reports, more volunteers are needed.
This is Bella.
Hiya. Thank you very much.
This is Ali's first challenge trial. He's one of nearly 80 healthy volunteers who'll be recruited to the Oxford study. Each participant, aged between 18 and 55, will receive 2 doses of either a vaccine or placebo, which is given as a drink. They'll then be deliberately infected with a paratyphoid bacteria.
You come in every single day after you receive the challenge, and as soon as they detect anything, you're on a full course of antibiotics. So I'm pretty sure you're not in any serious discomfort. And I think it's always good to be part of things like medical trials and whatnot, where they always need people.
Paratyphoid is a highly contagious bacterial disease spread through poor sanitation and dirty water. Like typhoid, symptoms include fever with general aches and pains, and in some cases it can be fatal. There are about 3 million cases a year in South and Southeast Asia, where there's increasing antibiotic resistance, so a new vaccine is vital. Challenge trials help speed up vaccine research. In this Oxford study 9 years ago, volunteers drank a solution laced with typhoid bacteria to test whether the vaccine they'd had protected them. Professor Sir Andrew Pollard and his team are hoping to build on that success with this latest study.
Just over 10 years ago, we started working here on typhoid vaccines using the challenge model. And this year, the rollout of those typhoid vaccines is happening all over the world. And in Nepal, where I've been working, 7 million doses are being distributed at this moment to protect all of the children under 15 in that population. But paratyphoid has no vaccine available at the moment, and so these will be the first experiments to try to work out whether we can make a vaccine that will protect people.
What are you quite excited about? Scientists here in Oxford are working on the types of diseases that you're looking at.
Perhaps one of the most important areas that there's a large programme here on are the diseases which cause outbreaks that could be future pandemic threats. And so here in Oxford there's work on building a pandemic sciences institute which will bring all of the experts together in all areas of how we should respond to pandemics. That will allow us to be better prepared for next time.
In this study, volunteers will be monitored for a year and receive nearly £3,000 for their time. For most, though, it's not about the money, but a desire to help science and the knowledge they could be helping to save millions of lives. Catherine DaCosta, BBC South Today.